What's up, y'all? I'm Antonio. This is if you somehow found this channel and you went through some of my videos and you kind of agreed with me. I asked that don't skip the video. Just take a walk with me for a little bit. I won't keep you too long, and I'm gonna say some stuff. Sometimes I say some very real stuff. Where I try not to cuss, not within the first 30 seconds. But I'm gonna tell you a story to get to my point. Today, I was at a little convention here in Orlando. I don't I don't want to. Yeah, it was a decent convention, and go toy hunting. I go with the missus. We do pretty much everything together. But today it wasn't about me. It was about her. She found everything she liked. My wife is a Stitch girl, and there was a lot of Stitch Girl stuff. We found this artist that does like Stitch art, and she bought a whole bunch of art. And then she found a little chain. I say this to say that as much as people rant, complain, I even bash prices this week, me, with my Mondo videos. And I'm just poking fun at best. But sometimes you forget what the joy is in stuff. Like sometimes people do it for like the dopamine hit of collecting, but you can never really recreate your first time. Like right now, I'm in the process of getting mostly of the X-Men 97 roster. And anytime they'll put something out, I'll get something new. And I'm enjoying it. And I think I kind of finished it today because my wife was like, I didn't find nothing at at the convention I went to. This is Kara. This is the Toy Rants mascot. But finished my X-Men roster and I'm happy. But it didn't hit for me. It's just a thing to complete and to have fun. And I get joy in that. And I think sometimes people forget how to get their joy and stuff. Okay, I gotta put you down. But whatever your joy is in life, whether it's collecting, eating, food, art, whatever, don't forget why you do it. Some people do it for a buck, some people do it for the love of the game. I do it because it takes me back to a happier time. A time before anybody was adults. When you was reading like 90s X-Men or 2000 Avengers. It takes me back to a nice, happier time when you're reading those books and that nostalgia. But sometimes that doesn't always work. But I think, let's just say the last 5 years has been kind of rough on humanity. Like, I don't need to say much. Just do a quick Google search of things that happened in the last 5 years. Some even recently. But never lose sight of the things that make you happy. Never lose sight of the things that give you joy. Whether it's toy collecting, your kids, your dog, food. Don't lose sight of that. And sometimes even coming on this app, people rip into each other about opinions and stuff. And if you're following me, I do not tolerate that. We can have a friendly discussion. We can agree. We can disagree. As long as people are respectful. Also, shameless plug, I do have a podcast called Life Rants where I talk about my life pretty in general. If you want to find that, just type in Life Rants and in the Google search, or what do you have, Apple or Google or iHeart or whatever, you'll find my podcast. Or even Spotify, you'll find my podcast. But that's not the point here. Find your joy. Like, perfect example. I like He-Man. I grew up watching that cartoon. It's a damn shame that it was literally $160 for a He-Man figure at a time where people were essentially broke, and it sucks. I like the figure. My wife would have been okay with it because it's not something I get all the time. I'm a Marvel Legends guy, but it's a damn shame, man. But that's besides the point. Find your joy. Find what makes you happy. Do the things that make you happy. Because at the end of the day, you only have one life to live. When you shed your mortal coil from this earth, you want to make sure that you live the good, happy life. I don't want to have regrets when it's my time. I don't. So I'm going to do what makes me happy. And I hope y'all do the same. All right. So 7 minutes in. Hope you like what you hear. I may share this on my podcast as well. So if you'd like to tune into that, if you need a link, just let me know. All right. It's Antonio Augusto with Toy Rants / Life Rants. See you later. Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of Ronin Warriors. Huge fan. I just use this as a background so I could record today. I love Ronin Warriors. But that's a story for another day. Peace.